Hey folks, John here from Western Sydney Aquarium Plants. Let's check out the Echinodorus Fancy Twist. Now that's your regular Amazon sword. And that guy right here, or this thing right here, is your Echinodorus Fancy Twist. It's a cultivar of this plant here. So it's just another version that's been bred and obviously modified in labs to give it this red color in the foliage. And then there is a subtle wave or flake, sort of like a wavy sort of pattern on the leaves, as you can see here. It is a heavy root feeder, so you need to make sure that this plant here is got, quite a nutrient-rich substrate, a lot of iron, potassium. Those are the usual stuff that these aquatic plants need. This is the immersed state, so it's growing above the water in a high humidity setting, but it'll grow in your tank. You do need to put in a couple of root tabs away from the root structure, as I mentioned in other videos, because it could burn the root. But this is a beautiful plant. As you can see, it is the Amazon sword, but it's got a sort of like a wavy leaf structure, which makes it a little bit more interesting to look at. And obviously it's a lot more redder than the Amazon sword. Now we sell this plant on its own, so we don't sell stems. It's an actual plant that we sell. And the plant requires, just make sure that if you've got a water pump that's moving the water around in the tank, that it's powerful enough to just quickly, you've got to be able to move the foliage a little bit, because, if there's not a lot of water movement, the water can become a little bit stagnant. And if the water stops moving, you will get a bit of algae growth, and then that leaf will die off. So just make sure that you've got a good pump in your aquarium, and you can just visibly see that the pump is creating a bit of a current, and it's moving all the plants a bit. Okay. Now, if you don't have a powerful pump, just make sure you've put, you've got some shrimp in there, or you've got some, catfish in there that will sort of, basically rest on the leaves and eat up all the algae that might settle on it. Okay, that's your Fancy Twist.